skin like that over, girls that they knew from the past. Guys always have to be so cool, but we as girls, we can be goofy and giddy, and you all are falling over one another. Be a girl. Be a girl. I love it.
We have no complaints about that.
No.
We love it. Absolutely.
So, Nick, last time you were here, you were single. Now you're married. I was reading your magazine.
I did. I finally put a ring on it.
Congratulations.
So I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah. So this is big news about you, but yeah, nice wedding. Were there a lot of people?
It was a small, intimate wedding. The people who, wanted to be there and that we wanted there,
Yeah.
They should. It was great. It was an amazing experience. I loved it.
Yeah. And so now you guys are about to go out on tour. You're working on an album. Tell us about this collaborative effort.
I mean, we hit it off a long time ago, actually. We worked in the studio before. We always knew we'd be good at collaborating on music. And then we kind of reunited when we did the NKOTBSB tour, New Kids on the Block, and the Backstreet Boys did a big, worldwide tour. And we always talked about me and him doing a tour together. And we thought, maybe I should do a solo album, he'd do a solo album, and then we go on tour. But then we kind of came to think as like, we should do like something together and mix it up and do something new.
When you do something like that and you're involved in a group, are the other group members in your respective groups giving you their blessing?
You could kind of say that. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's busy with their lives and we give each other a space to do what we want to do, and everyone's very supportive of what we want to do.
So, Joey Fatone from your group. No, from NSYNC. Wait, I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. God. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Joey Fatone from NSYNC got together with Justin Timberlake, and they all got together at that music MTV thing, and they did their thing.
That thing, yeah.
And he is in the same position as you guys in that, you're all from legendary boy band groups, but he's hating because he said that you guys are only doing this tour for money.
Well,
and not for the fans.
No, it's funny, actually. I was on my honeymoon, and I saw this quote. I actually saw the footage of it, and so I said a little something on Twitter. I didn't really think it was going to get picked up, but then I talked to him later on, and there was a little bit of truth to what I said, but I was messing with him back. He's got a really dry sense of humor, which is really, that's who he is.
Yes.
He's a funny guy, and so we were great. We talked about it afterwards. We are cool.
But you also both have families, and certainly, money does pay the bills. But I'm sure that you do it for the roar of this crowd.
It feels amazing, and we put so much time and effort into making sure our music sounds right, our shows are really good. I mean, we just take such pride in giving the people, a great show.
Yeah.
Sorry, just also, like I said, to keep our fans satisfied and happy. I mean, at the end of the day, you see groups just dismantle and they go and they're not there anymore. We want to keep
it
the
alive.
fire alive.
Yeah.
So, I know, Nick, your struggles with substance they're not a secret. But Jordan, we don't know anything about you regarding were you out there partying and
I had my little phase.
Yes.
Definitely. I definitely had a phase. I had to clean it up a bit, and it happens. And we're both here now doing what we're doing because we're now responsible people.
Yeah. Because I mean, right now we're living in a time where I don't really think that Bieber and Miley Cyrus and some of the out of control young acts are out of control. I think that they're doing what a lot of you and a lot of us did at that age.
And we didn't have the social media at the time.
Right.
So, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're young, and who knows what their future holds for them. I mean, they may get out of it, and they may be in the same position that we're in, and we hope that that's what they happen.
So Jordan, you're married. I know you have a couple of kids.
I have two boys, 7 and 14.
Do you still live up in Boston? Do you call Boston home? Is that where you live?
Yes, I still live in Boston.
So what are you going to do with the kids when you go on the road? Because 14 and 7, those are like weird ages.
I know, the kids, they're in there, they go to school, they have sports. There's so much that they do at home. I don't like to yank them out of that, thing and bring them on the road. The road is kind of, it's not really conducive for family life.
Right.
They do come out every once in a while, like if we're in a city like Chicago or Toronto, where New York, where we're doing multiple shows, and they'll come out. It's just always cool to see my 14-year-old like in the crowd with his cousins, and they're singing the songs and waving their hands, and it's like he's the age that I was when I joined the group.
But what also is the sweet spot of it is that both of you still look good. Like if you were like balding and gained a lot of weight and looked like a shadow of yourself, it wouldn't have the same. Exactly, hang it up. How's your brother, by the way?
John.
I remember back in the day it was very public. He was struggling with anxiety.
Yeah.
And he's doing good now.
John's good. John's good.
John's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I love him.
Excellent.
Nick and John are really good friends. John's just a great guy. You know, he definitely had his struggles, but we all support him.
Yeah.
He shows up all the time.
Good.
He's good.
Good. And Donnie getting married to Jenny McCarthy, I just adore this union.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at them two.
Have you gotten a chance to meet her or double date or anything yet?
She was on our last tour. She came out a few times, and the first time I met her, she punched me in my chest.
Yes, that's our Jenny.
I was just we were at the after party, and I was walking, and I just got a punch in the chest, and she was like, "No love?
No.
No love for me?" And we just started talking. She told me how much she loved when I sing "I'll Be Loving You Forever" in the show. She's just a great person, and they're both just big-hearted people, and it's awesome to see them together.
Yeah. Up next, everybody, Nick and Jordan are going to help me quiz two boy band super fans.